Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of Cole's Snack Attack. And today I have for you this right here. So this, as you can see, is Hello Kitty Matcha Mochi. And I actually picked this up recently on a trip I went to America. I got this from Ross's clothing store. So I'm sure most of you probably know Ross's clothing store. It's like a discount clothing store. And ironically, they had this there in kind of like their novelty items. And so yeah, I picked this up for, let's see, the price tag, $3.99. $3.99 for these matcha mochi. That's a really good deal, actually, in my opinion. I've seen these mochi before, and they're usually never that cheap. So I was really happy to pick this up for that price. And yeah, I'm excited to try it for you today. Now, as far as the packaging goes, there's the cover, and there is the back, the side like that, and the bottom. Okay, now one interesting thing I learned about this after I bought it, I was just checking out the packaging and I saw that this is distributed by asianfoodgrocer.com. So asianfoodgrocer.com is a website that I've used several times in the past. Actually, during my college years when I was living in America, I purchased several things from asianfoodgrocer.com, and they sell just like Asian snacks kind of like this, Asian drinks like ramune. They sell like a bunch of like Korean and Japanese ramen. And yeah, I would buy Asian snacks, Asian drinks from asianfoodgrocer.com, and they provided really good service. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I'm just nerding out about asianfoodgrocer.com. And one interesting thing about the orders that I would get from them is they would usually send me like free gifts in my orders. So if I bought like 50, 75 bucks worth of stuff, they would actually give me like 2 or 3 free things that I didn't even order, which I think is really nice. I had no idea that Asian Food Grocer was actually producing their own snacks like this. I thought that they were just a reseller of Asian snacks and food, but apparently not. Apparently they've started actually producing their own snacks, and that's really interesting. So I'm excited to try this. Now, one last thing. This looks like it's a product of Taiwan. So these are Taiwanese mochi. They're not Japanese. So yeah, I'm interested to try it. I've tried mochi before, but never from Taiwan. I think all the mochi I've tried is from Japan. So yeah, so anyway, Hello Kitty Matcha Mochi. Let's open this up and see what it's all about, okay? All right, let me open this bad boy up. And, okay, so there you can see that. Now let's take this out. Okay, so here is our mochi. Looks like one is kind of fallen over, that's okay. So there's our mochi, and there's the back. Okay, so as you can see, there are 6 mochi right there, and it looks like they are green and doused in sugar powder. I think that's sugar powder. Yeah, so green from all the matcha in it. Let's open this package up. Okay, this might get messy, it's so powdery. All right, so there you have it. There is the matcha mochi from asianfoodgrocer.com. Again, this is not a sponsored video. I just really like that website. And here is an individual mochi. So there you have it. Just pretty much a squishy lump of rice. I think this is made out of rice. So yeah. Yeah, let's do a smell test real quick. Smells like green tea. Smells like matcha green tea. Yeah, not much more than that. Just smells like matcha green tea powder. If you've ever smelled that, this smells exactly like that. So let's go on and do our taste test on this. So the Hello Kitty Matcha Mochi from AsianFoodGrocer.com. Let's check this out, okay? Going down the hatch. Hmm. All right, so there's the center. If you don't know, mochi has like a center that's usually made out of like red bean, usually like a red bean paste there in the center. Yeah, let's go on and finish this off. Okay, so these Hello Kitty Matcha Mochi are pretty good actually. If you've never tried mochi before, they're very, very gooey and squishy. Like the texture is so difficult to explain because we don't really have anything like that in the States. It's just a really, really gooey, squishy kind of like ball. And this being matcha flavor, it actually tastes like matcha. Yeah, it actually tastes like matcha. When you eat it, it tastes like green tea, tastes like matcha green tea for sure. Now this powder, you see that powder on it. I'm not sure if that's actually matcha powder or not. It looks like it might be. It tastes like it is. So yeah, I think this powder on the outside is actually matcha, and you can taste it. It tastes exactly like green tea. It's not a super, super strong, in your face kind of potent green tea flavor, but yeah, you can tell that it's definitely matcha flavor. And now the inside, let me rip this apart for you actually, if I can, and show you the inside. Oh, look at that. Look how squishy and gooey that is. So you can see the center. I think that is red bean paste there in the center. Here's the other half. Ooh, so squishy and gooey. You can't really taste the red bean on the inside, actually. The matcha flavor is so strong. Mm. And I think it's really good. If you like green tea, if you like matcha flavored things, I think you'll like this too. Mm. So much matcha powder in my hands, it tastes good. So, this, I think, is probably an acquired taste for the average American, just because green tea is not a flavor that we really grow up with in pastries like this. Um, so it could be pretty difficult for you your first time that you try something that's got this kind of flavor with it. But if you're familiar with matcha flavor, if you've tried matcha flavored things before, I think you'll really like this. I really like it. I think it's really good. And if I had the opportunity, I would definitely buy it again. And like I said, I only paid $3.99 for this, and I think that is a great, great deal. If I were to find this for $3.99 again, I would buy as many as I can, frankly, just because they're that good. I really like these a lot, and I think you might too. As far as I know, I think at AsianFoodGrocer.com, right there, I think they actually have more flavors of these mochis that they make. I think this is just one of the flavors they make. So at the end of the day, what is my overall rating for this matcha mochi? I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I mean, for those of you that know me, you know I love green tea, you know I love matcha flavored things, and this does not disappoint in any way at all. I think this is very worthy of an 8. Maybe even a little higher, but today I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, and I highly recommend it if you can find this. If you can't find it at Ross's, obviously, just go to AsianFoodGrocer.com and buy yourself some. So yeah, with that, we'll call it quits for this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you later.